Hello, Pirate Nation. It's been another great week. We are getting closer and closer to the end of the 9 weeks. I'm actually here in my office for the first time in a long time, trying to get a lot of things done as we wrap up the 9 weeks. I just want to touch base. The week that we've all been waiting for, homecoming week, is next week. And so I wanted to touch base with you guys as a reminder about homecoming week. So each day next week, students will have a special dress up day. So that's already been posted on social media. I've already had lots of conversations with students about that. But as a reminder, parents, if you will help us out and remember that we are doing 0 pajama days unless the day is designated for pajamas specifically. That's one of the most difficult days for dress ups, and so I just wanted to kind of clarify that on the front side. So usually every year when we have dress up day, the students somehow turn every day into pajama day, and so that's not the intent of what we're trying to do. So just wanted to give you a heads up, there will be no pajamas allowed. So if your students try to walk out of the building, out of the house, next week with some pajamas or house shoes, that's not probably going to fly for the themes that we're having. So we're excited. We want to make sure that when they dress up in their different themes throughout the week, that they are still staying appropriate, meaning the skin coverage is taken care of. We're still making sure that we have no rips, tears, holes and stuff in the items that we're wearing. We want to make sure that we're doing everything we can. There is a little leeway on the dress code, but they have to be in the spirit wear in order to be a part of that. So for example, if a student just comes in a normal attire but then tries to throw a hoodie on and claim that's part of spirit wear, that's kind of not the spirit of what we're trying to do. So we encourage all of our students to have fun with this week and enjoy the week. It's a great change up. A lot of our staff and administrators will be dressing up alongside of the students just to have a good time. We love homecoming week and we want to continue to have the festivities. We want to make sure we're doing it right though. So kind of keep an eye on that and take care of that. Also, don't forget the dance is next Saturday, and so tickets are already being sold. Again, please make sure you're having your students check their requirements in order to purchase a ticket. When they are purchasing a ticket, we do have folks that are checking grades and checking discipline and all those things. But the dance is next Saturday from 6:30 to 10:30. Also, please make sure you're setting an alarm or timer if you have to pick up your students, because we need to make sure they are cleared out of the building on time for the dance next week. And then finally, as it relates to the homecoming dance next week, please make sure that you're taking a look at the dress code for that. I would hate for somebody to get all dressed up or pay the money for the ticket, and then when they get here, they're not wearing appropriate attire and we have to send them away. If they're a young lady, please have them contact Ms. Hillhouse or Ms. Altman and ask questions. If you have any questions about the dress code, if they're a gentleman, they can ask any of us and we'll help them out in any way that we can. In any case, it's been another great week. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this 9 weeks. Parents, I encourage you highly, make sure you reread your teacher's syllabus. Make sure you jump into Skyward. Make sure you are connected with your teacher through Remind and email and the Google Classroom. There's a ton of opportunities to communicate with our teachers. Our teachers are working fast and furious. Remember, our teachers have 160 kids per class, and so they are out there doing what they can to make sure that they have an excellent educational opportunity, a great educational experience, but make sure that you guys are versed with the rules and expectations of the classrooms as well as we're getting closer and closer to the end of this first 9 weeks, so that we make sure that they don't lose eligibility, they don't lose a credit or not on pace to lose a credit, and we make sure they get the highest grade possible. Guys, we have some of the best teachers in the state of Texas. We're so lucky to have them here in Crandall ISD. We encourage you to support them every way you can. You saw some videos from Dr. Murray that went out this week and some information that's gone out through our website. We encourage you guys to support our teachers in that way as well, but also send them an email telling them thank you for what they're doing. Also, if you have any questions, reach out to them for anything that you might need. They would love to work with you. I truly believe that in order for the student to have the best success possible in high school, they have to work with the teacher, have to work with the student, and we have to work with the parent. All three of those things working together, and they're going to be the best versions of themselves. Again, thank you. I appreciate all the support and everything you guys do. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.